Welcome to This Explainer. Okay, today we are unpacking a highly poetic, deeply emotional monologue that beautifully blurs the lines between astrophysics and matters of the human heart. The source material we're examining takes us on a totally fascinating ride, blending these grand ambitions of interstellar travel with incredibly intimate human emotions. It's a journey that starts right here on solid ground, but man, it quickly shoots us into the furthest reaches of the imagination. Let's get right into it. Right off the bat, we're hit with this incredibly stark, powerful confession. The narrator says, "I am an ordinary human, but my dreams are of space." Right from the start, we're presented with a protagonist who views themselves as completely average. They aren't claiming to be some renowned scientist or an elite astronaut. They're just like you or me, yet they're harboring thoughts that literally stretch out into the infinite cosmos. It's such a brilliant way to ground the narrative before it completely takes off. And this perfectly captures the central tension of the whole text. It's kind of like a giant tug of war. On one side, we have earthly reality, just being that ordinary human standing on the ground. But contrasting sharply on the other side, we have cosmic ambition, this overwhelming desire to touch the sky, to fly, and ultimately to wave their national flag in the vastness of space. It's a contrast that creates immediate momentum and sets the stage for everything that follows. So let's officially map out this narrative arc. Section 1, An Ordinary Human's Dream, the Earthly Foundation. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The core motivation driving our narrator isn't just a personal bucket list trip. No, it's deeply patriotic. Their ultimate earthly goal is raising their home country's tricolor flag right there among the stars. The journey is totally fueled by the dream of bringing unprecedented cosmic glory to their homeland. They want to leave a mark not just for themselves as an individual, but as a representative of their entire nation. But hey, every hero's journey requires a catalyst, right? Something that kicks the whole adventure into gear. That brings us to Section 2, the American Inspiration, the Cosmic Catalyst. Okay, get this. The narrator drops this striking declaration. I am not a citizen of America, but I live for America. I die for America. The source text expresses this intense, almost surreal dedication to a foreign nation. Now, we're analyzing this purely neutrally, as the narrator's primary source of cosmic inspiration, but wow, it's a fascinating admission of how deeply they've been influenced from afar, dedicating their literal life force to the very idea of this other country. So the crucial point here is understanding why they feel this way. Well, in this context, America is basically functioning purely as the muse. The narrator explicitly states that it was this entity that taught them everything they know about space and revealed this ultimate dream to them. It's the teacher that opened the door to the universe's infinite possibilities, inspiring an ordinary person to look up and dream of the stars. All right, dream established, muse acknowledged. Our narrator is ready to cross the threshold. Section 3, Beyond Moon and Mars, the Great Unknown. Let's actually track this spatial route. Step 1 is blasting off from Earth's surface. Step 2 is waving goodbye to the familiar celestial milestones of the Moon and Mars. And Step 3 is entering the unknown world. The source tells us there's a world out there that humanity attempts to understand but absolutely does not yet grasp. That mysterious frontier, that's their true destination. So, armed with a hypothetical spaceship, the narrator lays out a clear, highly ambitious itinerary for this trip. First, take the spaceship far away. Next, discover aliens. Then, actually forge true friendships with them. And finally, uncover the universe's ultimate secrets. Notice how social this is. They aren't just looking to passively observe through a telescope. They're looking to actively connect and build interstellar alliances. But just when you think this is purely a mission of hard science and exploration, boom, the text takes a profound, highly emotional pivot. Let's transition to Section 4. Searching for Lost Love, an emotional pivot. We shift suddenly from astrophysics straight into metaphysics, addressing an ancient, haunting mystery. Where do we go after death? The narrator brings up this old belief that when humans pass away, they go to another world. Suddenly, the entire motivation for launching a spaceship shifts from planetary exploration to something incredibly intimate and vulnerable. And this sets up such a brilliant duality. Think about it. Searching for aliens, that is a physical, scientific exploration. But searching for lost love, that is a spiritual, emotional quest. Out of nowhere, the cold, physical vacuum of space transforms into this deeply personal metaphor for the afterlife. The search for extraterrestrial life just seamlessly melts into this desperate longing to reconnect with someone they have deeply loved and lost. Now, the source text totally admits this is tough, perhaps even a scientific impossibility to contact this other world, but the narrator firmly declares that if you have faith, absolutely anything can happen. They believe that unwavering faith makes the impossible contact between worlds entirely possible. It's like science might get them into the spaceship, but faith is the actual fuel powering the connection. Which brings us to the final stage of our hero's cosmic journey, because every hero has to come back from the unknown. Let's explore Section 5, Scientific Return, the Ultimate Discovery. The climax of this journey is just wonderfully surreal. Here is the vision. Find the alien, bring them back home, live together forever, and, wait for it, talk about science and look at new equations together. It is a completely unique vision of the future. Finding this alien, who, remember, represents that lost love, brings them back to their earthly home, and they bond not just emotionally, but over literal mathematics. It's a perfect blend of heart and mind. And the result of the whole shebang, this massive cosmic synthesis of love and science, ends up being the most important discovery for their home country. By bringing this profound knowledge, this incredible mixture of eternal connection and advanced new equations back to Earth, it results in the ultimate boon. It secures the greatest and most vital discovery for the narrator's nation, beautifully fulfilling that patriotic goal we saw at the very beginning. Full circle. As we wrap up this explainer today, we are left with a seemingly simple yet absolutely profound question. If you had a spaceship, would you search for science or would you search for love? I really want to leave you with that provocative thought to chew on today, because this text reminds us that sometimes, no matter how far we look out into the vast infinite universe, we are ultimately just searching for a way to heal our own hearts. Thank you so much for exploring this fascinating cosmic journey with me today. And hey, keep looking up.